Normally on critical reasoning or logical reasoning, to solve a problem, you identify facts and conclusion in the premise, and then you brainstorm assumptions. On a conclusion problem, the conclusion is actually not in the premise. It is the correct answer. There may be other preliminary conclusions in the premise, but you want the final, ultimate conclusion. Again, a conclusion is what the author wants. It's basically his opinion. It often goes into the future, hasn't happened yet. On a conclusion problem, the conclusion is often some kind of advice, a suggestion, a recommendation. And I find it's often about health, physical or psychological, like you should do this or you should not do that. How do you know you have a conclusion problem? You know it's a conclusion problem if in the question you see context clues like, of course, the word conclusion or argument, its synonym, or phrases like could be true or must also be true, or the word infer and its forms, for example, inference, or the word support and its forms. For example, which of the following is most strongly supported by the above information? In other words, the premise. How do you solve a conclusion problem? The same way you solve any problem throughout the verbal parts of any standardized exam, and that is by answering the question before you look at the answer choices. And you do that by asking yourself questions like, where is this going? What are you getting at? And be careful to clearly identify what the author said and what the author did not say. If the advice is you should do this, an incorrect answer choice will be you should not do that, and vice versa. So don't take the advice too far. That's an introduction to conclusion problems. To read more in detail, including an example problem and answer explanations, please visit my website. I include the link in the description. And for a private lesson with me, please contact me also via my website. I've worked online with people from all over the world, and I'd love to work with you. Take care.